trying to rob myself of some, and you just trying to get a word, and life is not fair. I've been working on my tunnel vision, trying to get a new prescription, taking swings and even miss them, but I don't care. I'm dancing more, just a little bit, breathing more, just a little bit, care a little less, just a little bit, like life is woo. I'm making more, just a little bit, spin a little more to get rid of it, smile a little more and I'm into it. I've been running through this strange life, chasing all them green lights, throwing up the shade for a little bit of sunshine. Hit me with them good vibes, pictures on my phone like everything is so fine. Little bit of sunshine, a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of sunshine. Another day, another selfish moment. I've been feeling helpless, sick of seeing all the selfies. Now I don't care. Found myself a new vocation, calibrated motivation. No more static, change the station, headed somewhere. I'm dancing more, just a little bit, breathing more, just a little bit, care a little less, just a little bit, like life is woo. I'm making more, just a little bit, spin a little more to get rid of it, smile a little more and I'm into it. Honestly, man, lately I've been running through this strange life, chasing all them green lights, throwing up the shade for a little bit of sunshine. Hit me with them good vibes, pictures on my phone like everything is so fine. Little bit of sunshine, a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of sunshine. I don't really know any other way to say this. Can't slow down, trying to keep up with the changes. Punch that number in the name when I clocked in. Now I feel like Michael with the cane when I walk in. Basically, life is the same thing, unless you don't want the same thing. Probably should've won and got a feature, but I didn't. I've been saving up the money cause it's better for the business. I've been running through the strange life, chasing all them green lights, throwing up the shade for a little bit of sunshine. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the jewelers in action at Shane Company? You can watch us setting diamonds, soldering gold, and bringing heirloom jewelry back to life. I'm one of our master jewelers. One of the great things about Shane Company is that it's a family business with family values like honesty, integrity, and hard work. These values show up in our jeweler workshop too. Our attention to detail, the structure of our jewelry, the quality of the stones we set, and the time we put into each piece.
Now you have a friend in the jewelry business. Shane Company and ShaneCo.com.
You know your closet well, but what does it sound like? Yes, your
Hey
closet.
everybody, there's
Does it whisper your
bagels
taste?
and remember the
Does it
coffee
scream
bar
your
in the
taste?
back room?
The
Go
new
grab
Stitch
your
Fix
stuff. We're gonna
Freestyle,
get started
the
in a few
personalized
minutes.
store, gets to know your unique style and fit. Its selection transforms to show you only the looks and trends you'll love. With a store that evolves alongside your taste, your closet will scream, "So you," without actually screaming. Introducing Stitch Fix Freestyle for women and men, your personalized store. We're so you.
Maybe into punk rock, soft rock, or classic rock, R&B, hip-hop, or house, country, techno, or techno-country. But no matter what kind of music you listen to, here's something else you should hear. Please consider getting vaccinated. Talk to your pharmacist today about Comirnaty, COVID-19 vaccine mRNA. This message brought to you by BioNTech and Pfizer.
I just got now I'm getting really brave. I had a few shots. I would say it to your face, but I just can't no more. Cause you move so far away, just like a few blocks. Picket fence and perfect girl, leaving a ring on your door. You see me coming from a mile away. I got something that I'm down to say. Yeah, I'm doing pretty great, just thought you should know. Yeah, no thanks to you though. I just called to say I hate you. I just called to say that I moved on. I just called to say this is the last you'll be hearing from me. Cause now your mailbox full, I can't call
the lotto and lost it. Got options like my closet. When I'm off it, I don't double back. Might wear it once, then I'm done with it. I'm the full package, thick and tatted. All your baggage better have Delta tag. How you bad the baddest, treated like a savage. I could do you nasty, but I'm moving past these pretty thighs, pretty brown eyes don't belong to you no more. I just called to tell you that I'm cool without you and I'm doing fine on my own. By the time you get this voicemail, you'll be blocked, so don't bother. One thing about me, I'ma drop them quicker than bad service. Next caller, boy, I'm cool.
Still got a second or two. Might get cut off like the last one, just in case it didn't go through. I just called to say I hate you. I just called to say that I moved on. I just called to say this the last you'll be heard from me. 'Cause now your mailbox full, I can't call you no more. Yeah, 'cause your mailbox full, I can't call you. So I couldn't if I wanted to. Yeah, your mailbox full, I can't call you no more.
Come on in, everybody. Have a seat. There's bagels in the back room. There's coffee in the back room.
Zach Brown, Mr. Worldwide. This is how you change the world. Let's ride.
Get lost with me tonight. Cruise slow motion, chase the sun as we burn one down. Get lost with me tonight.
We going
High as a mother, woo! Nothing's gonna stop us now. Nah, 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 no, no, no. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now. Nah, 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 no, no, no. Ain't nothing gonna stop us
I'm here to
now.
remind y'all, just in case you forgot, Mr. Worldwide, the world's my block.
Come on in,
I'm
everybody.
like Jam, I never stop. I'm from the bottom, y'all keep the top. See nobody, fear no one. Still the hottest thing under the sun. Still got it locked, and it's never, ever, 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 ever gonna stop. You can knock me down, but you won't knock me out. I love it when they count me out. Now let's party to the nights that we can't remember with the friends that we can't forget. Get lit.
Get lost with me tonight. Cruise slow motion, chase the sun as we burn one down. Get lost with me tonight.
We going
High as a mother, woo! Nothing's gonna stop us now.
Hi, Lori. Come on in. Come on in. Everybody get their bagels. Visit the coffee bar. Visit the coffee bar.
Wonderful. Welcome, everybody. Happy June 2nd. So we're all in the month, starting summer. So we kind of have people on vacation. So we might have people coming in late. But I just want to welcome everybody. And we're going to just start off real quick because we have a lot of things to cover today with our guest speaker. And our guest speaker, Tim Mays, do you want to come up and talk? He's with America's Preferred Warranty. So if everybody should have something in front of them. If not, raise your hand and I can give you some a booklet.
Does everybody have a warranty? That's going to follow along, or do I need to? They're in the back, but I'd be glad to bring one to you.
Somehow.
So I was told I need to plug mine in.
Oh, okay. I guess we can just plug this out. Or can you just log in on here, you think? What's
No,
easier? Okay.
or I can email you. I mean, I don't know. At this point, I think it's probably easier just to do
Okay.
it somewhere else.
That's right. And then you'll need this as well. I just set this here.
Is it set up okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. The HDMI's there too. You got that too. Look alive this morning, everybody.
As opposed to.
It's fake. It's fake.
Okay, you good?
Okay. Was this lift up by any chance?
I know.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's all right. All right, does everybody have a warranty? Anybody missing a warranty?
Do you have a warranty? Everybody get I got my warranty here.
Okay, all right, good. All right, I guess go ahead. All right, well, thanks for having me today. My name's Tim Mays. I'm with America's Preferred Home Warranty.
I need to click this on
Oh,
you
sorry.
because you're being live streamed.
Okay.
Unless you prefer handheld.
Yeah, I can do the handheld. That's fine. Well, this is a learning experience, I guess, for me today. Well, again, my name's Tim Mays. I'm with America's Preferred Home Warranty. I am the preferred home warranty vendor for Exit, the brand, and also for this office as well. So thanks for having me this morning. I know we have a limited amount of time, so I'm going to run through the slide deck as quickly as I can. All right.
Do you want it on like presentation mode?
What's that?
Do you want it on presentation mode? Here. There you go.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Thanks.
And then you just hit that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, a little bit about myself. This is my family. We live in Gallatin. That's my wife, Gina. I'm 47 years old. I've got 2 boys. Most of my friends have kids that are going to, graduating high school, graduating college. But I've got a 4-year-old, Mark, and I've got a 5-year-old, Tim Jr. So that's my family. A little bit about myself. So little fun fact, I was calculating this morning, I'll be 60 when they're 18.
That's right.
So-
My parents were the same age. I
So-
turned out bad, but I know.
new 40.
Right.
That's right.
So
That's
I'm
right, baby.
I'm trying to eat right and live better and stuff like that, so I can so I can make it and run after them and keep them straight. So and also I want this to be interactive too. So if you have any questions, please interrupt me. I just don't want to. I want you guys. I want to learn from you as much as you learn from me. So on the warranty. So our number one differential is compared to other warranty companies is that your client gets to choose the contractor of their choice. So most warranty companies, they're going to give you a list of the contractor to use. And so this is quite nice, especially in Tennessee summers, when you're calling up that HVAC guy and he says, I can't get out there until next month. Well, as a client, I'd rather have the option of keep calling until I can get somebody out there to fix my HVAC. So definitely a nice feature of the warranty. So this is our pricing information. Our base warranty is $425 with a $100 deductible. And we have something, a little bit of something for everybody. We have, condo townhouse, new construction, and also multifamily. So besides buyer coverage plans, we also have seller coverage plans. And this seller coverage, we have this basic coverage plan. The standard is doesn't cost your seller anything. There's no charge for that. So we have a couple risk management tools. The first one is List Secure. So this is for your seller. We provide 2 years post-sale legal protection up to $1,000. So you never know. I mean, I think I heard Ed talking about it, Topgolf, and good to see you, Ed, by the way. Overheard him. I guess I was being nosy, and I heard him talk about a legal situation. So it does come up, believe it or not. So it's definitely a nice risk management tool for your seller. So we also have a $75 option, which I highly encourage. If you do have a seller warranty in place, I highly encourage you to take this option. So this is $75, and it covers the appliances and the HVAC. And then, of course, these are our standard items that we cover for the buyer coverage plans. I have highlighted 4 items for a reason. So the installed sump pump, roof leak repair, septic system, and water well pump are usually add-ons in other warranties. And we also have a buyer preferred upgrade for $140. And you know, the biggest question I get asked is, well, Tim, in your standard cover, is the central air not covered? Well, it is, but it doesn't cover the refrigerant. And if anybody's had their HVAC worked on, I have, and I'm going to get into it in my slide deck. Refrigerants, Freon's not cheap. Yeah. We also have what we like to refer to a one-click option, so a buyer's premium coverage plan. So this is your standard coverage, the buyer's preferred upgrade we just talked about, and your washer and dryer coverage for $685 with a $50 deductible. And some of your clients are going to want that. In addition to that, we do have some optional coverages, you know, additional refrigerators, gas fireplace, sprinkler system, termite control, etc. So this is our second risk management tool. And if you don't get anything out of this, my slide deck today, I guess my talking points, I want you to remember this. So I want you to take your warranty and turn to the very back of the warranty. And I especially want you to pay attention to the waiver part, where it asks for a signature to waive if you present this to your client for either the seller or the buyer. So this Client Secure Risk Management tool is for you, the agent. So we're going to pay 75% of your E&O deductible up to $3,750 should you ever need it. Now, the reason I asked you to turn to the back of your warranty is because in order to get this, we believe in the warranty so much. In order to get this, all you have to do is have your client sign the waiver, keep it in your file, and we're going to give you this insurance for free. Give it to you. So all we ask you to do is offer the warranty to your client. We realize that not everybody's going to take it, but I mean, this I think is a no-brainer. You keep this in the file, and it also protects you as an agent. So if you've ever had a client call you up and said, hey, I just bought this house, I paid $25,000 over list, my hot water heater went out, or my HVAC went out, or it could be anything, you know, well, you could say, oh, hey, you know, Mr. Smith, you know, I offered you the warranty, you declined it. So I think it protects you as well as an agent, in my opinion. So again, we discussed the waiver. So there's 5 ways to order the warranty. I recommend using RealPro. So you can do it online via our portal or smart app. And you know, I would like anybody who's not signed up for RealPro, please let me know, because I would like to get you signed up if you do want to use it. You can email the warranty in, you can call it in, or you can fax. Of course, not a lot of that going on. So we talked about RealPro. So this is important. What is covered? So we highlight what is covered, but we also put in bold what is not covered. We're not trying to hide anything in fine print. I mean, we want to be transparent as possible to your client on what's covered and what's not covered. And I want you to understand the economics of a warranty. So the price that you're offering your client that I have listed in the warranty, we're not making any money off that first go around. You know, they're paying me, they're pricing it at a discounted price to your client. Basically, the way we make money is that if they renew the warranty with us, that's the only way we make money. So it's in our interest to make sure your client's happy, you know, that they're happy with us and the warranty. And then to start a claim, it's very simple. They can email, your client can email, they get a claim number, or they can call to get a claim number. And then they're going to select the contractor of their choice, schedule for that contractor to come out. And that contractor can actually get paid over the phone if it's covered in the warranty. We can actually pay them credit card over the phone. So new construction warranty. This is something I personally wish I had. So I bought my home from Ron and Randy Jones, 2016, brand new, custom built home, new construction. So the new construction warranty, it starts on the 366 days, so you get 4 years of coverage. And here's the reason why. So here's my Dareberry bills. So, you know, brand new house, I'm already adding Freon and replacing the evaporator coil. Wow. There's my bill. That's in 7/2020. It gets better. 6/29/21. Coming back out, put more Freon in it. Here's my latest one. 3/8/2020. $1,060. Replace the evaporator coil again and put Freon in it. Now, this time, I said, hey, look, what's going on here? The senior tech proceeds to tell me, hey, you got a dud of a HVAC unit, you got a lemon, and expect to pay every 2 to 3 years at a minimum to put a new evaporator coil in it and Freon in it, period. So this is the reason why I wish somebody would have offered me a new construction warranty. And a reason why, in my opinion, I think your clients need a warranty in general. Yeah. So where do we go from here? So I know we don't have a lot of time this morning to get to know each other, but I would like to do some one-on-ones or maybe groups of 4, you know, maybe over a coffee, over lunch, or, you know, whatever. If you play golf, I'm just throwing it out there. You know, I'm a member over at Bluegrass. I'd love to host you and entertain you. But that's pretty much it. So I guess I'll open it up to questions and, you know, go from there.
Perfect. I have a question. I think we talked before. I know when the previous person was here with us, when we sold a warranty, there was $100 that went into our agent's accounts. Do you still offer that program?
We do, and I'd like Ed to help me with this, if you don't mind. So every time you sell a warranty to your client, we still pay the office $100. Now, it's my understanding, this is where I need your help, Ed, is that it goes into their account, their exit account.
We have a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet, which
Okay.
Tina keeps. And so with every transaction, if there's a warranty sold, we have to have, obviously, the data sheets done,
Okay.
and/or the home inspection. That $100 comes to the office once a quarter. I think we do it quarterly.
Okay.
We get a check. In the Excel spreadsheet, that goes into an account for whomever sewed that. And then we use that $100 slash for you, however you direct it, to either pay your agent bill, additional training opportunities that we have, your annual exit dues, your annual association membership dues, however you choose. My favorite has been, and we've had several that have done this for multiple years, they use it to go to the convention, to either buy their convention ticket and or pay for their hotel rooms or whatever, which is great.
All right.
But it's to be used in conjunction. We can't give you a check for that.
Right.
But it can be used as credit towards anything that has to do with either your office bills and or training and expenses towards your business.
Gotcha. Well,
100% of that $100.
Yeah.
We don't take any
Gotcha.
part of that. That's your money. That's your incentive.
well, I definitely couldn't answer that question, so that's why I asked this for his help. So.
Perfect.
Before we do close, I want to go back on one thing you said. The E&O.
Right.
As your owner and principal broker, and as Heather is a managing broker, most of you know we're in an extremely litigious environment, and we have been for a few years. And it's not going to get better, it's going to get worse. This E&O is paramount to you guys. I've had a minimum of 4 situations over the last 18 months where there have been complaints filed either with the Tennessee Real Estate Commission, with the local association, and or actual lawsuits that have been filed where they felt like that the agents did not, quote, protect them in their transaction. Obviously, you guys have got E&O insurance, but you also have a $2,500, and I gotta look because I'm actually thinking this year it went up on our renewal, because everything is. But the bottom line is you got $2,500 and a $5,000 E&O deductible regardless. So it's not like, well, I don't worry about it, I got E&O. You're still out of pocket money, and worse than that, we're out of pocket for time and aggravation and everything else. This money that they put in there for you for that is gonna do two things for you. Number one, it's gonna cover the vast majority, if not all, of your deductible. But here's the other part, which is the most important part. When we are in a situation like this and we are trying to either settle, negotiate, or make our case, the fact that you offered this, it's in there, it's clear, and they rejected it, in and of itself is a get out of jail free card for you in almost every case because you tried, okay? We'll talk more about that when we get into our boot camp and the different disclosures and things. But this, if there were no, and this is to me the least important reason to sell a home warranty. But if for no other reason, either sell it or have them reject it because it is a huge CYA for you.
Very true.
All right, well, are there any other questions or?
Anything else for Tim?
Homeowners purchase this for themselves, even though they're not selling.
Yes, so we have a, and I can get with you individually and email you the correct contact. We do have a direct-to-consumer program, is what you're referring to. So if it's not a listing or you're not representing the buyer, then yes, a homeowner can. Yeah, it won't be the same price. It'll be a little bit a little bit higher cost, but they can purchase a home warranty. Absolutely.
Any other questions? Okay.
All right.
Thank
All
you
right.
so
Thank
much.
you. Thanks for having me.
We'll take this here. Thanks, Tim, and thanks for the bagels. Tim was also the person who brought the bagels to us, so so give him a round of applause. Yeah. Well.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. One thing I want to say real quick is I just want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. We have that exit banner there with some of our sponsors, and some of them are here today. So thank you for supporting us and coming to our meetings. Carolyn, Tracy, Kevin, thank you so much. Really appreciate everybody being here. Also, I want to make sure everyone silences their phones. And lastly, we have a sign-in book. So if you have not signed your name, hopefully Tina's trying to find everybody that's here. Why it's important to sign your name is we give away a free trip every year. So the more times you attend meetings, the more times you attend our trainings. Every time you get your name signed in that book is one more ticket in like a raffle at our awards, and you win a trip anywhere in the world. So it's definitely worth making sure your name gets in that book. Regarding these home warranties, lately in our market, it's been where people are waiving those warranties. You know, they're waiving appraisals. They're doing everything to make themselves look better, so they're not doing that. But even though your buyer may not ask the seller to have a warranty, the buyer can always buy a warranty for themselves, and I think that's one of the things that you mentioned. Yes.
Does that come out of closing costs even for the buyer? You can set it up that
yes.
way? Okay, so yeah.
So it's a no-brainer, and that extra $100 that adds up. So every time you do a warranty, after a few months, after the end of the year, you could have maybe $1,000 or more in that account. That would pay for your convention ticket. It would pay your membership dues. It'd pay for your office bill all year. So I mean, there's really advantage to selling those warranties. Just because the market's been a little bit crazy, we haven't done it, but historically, even just a year ago or whatever, we were selling warranties with almost every deal. So it's kind of part of the deal to have a warranty. It protects your clients, it protects you.
Heather, can you do that like as part of an incentive to get an offer that you're, offering for your
oftentimes when you list a property, sometimes, people that are been in the business know that you can have, the home already has a warranty, so it's like a reassurance when they buy it. So a seller, they can always offer that. It kind of makes your home look more appealing. So that is kind of like a little marketing.
I was thinking of the other way around. Like if you said to your seller, or if you said if part of the offer to the seller was, and they also want to buy you a home warranty on your next home.
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, that could be a little something put in your special steps just to say, hey, we'll buy your warranty on your purchase when you sell, or when you buy. So anyway, okay. So thank you again so much, Tim. Okay. Thanks, Tim. Tim, there's your slide. Sorry about that.
I received an education today.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I learned as much as you learned from me.
That's what we're doing here. We're all learning. Just go with this. I want to welcome, though, our new agents that are here and also any guests that we have. In May, we had quite a few new agents join. And if you're here, maybe you could stand up. But Lisa, I don't see Lisa here. Tim or Tom, sorry.
He's working.
Michael, is Michael here? I don't see Michael. Robert is not here. Julia, are you here?
I'm here.
Hi, Julia. Do you want to say anything about yourself? We actually have another slide for you, so why don't we wait? Okay. We'll just wait. We'll wait on Julia for 1 second. Lori, would you stand up?
Lori.
Hello. Do you want to say anything?
I'm just happy to be here.
Okay. And you're newly licensed, right? You're new to real estate. Okay. And Michelle.
Michelle.
You want to stand up? This is Michelle. Do you want to say anything?
No, I'm Lori's classmate, and we went through school together, and so we're trying to learn all this stuff together.
We're glad to have you. Welcome to Exit. Welcome to Exit. Some June birthdays. Jessica, June 1st. Ivy, June 5th. Bill, June 6th. Mike Walls, June 9th. The 17th, both Sharon and Ryan share birthdays. June 22nd, Cayenne. Cayenne is here in the purple. You're going to wave your hand. 24th, Alice and Stacy. And 26th, Kara. So happy birthday, all those June babies. And I want Jen Favada to come up here for just a moment. Okay. Oh, I'm going to cry right away. It's very sad for me to say, but I'm happy for Jen. Jen's going to be moving on, and she's going to be leaving us on some other opportunities for her. She's been fantastic working with her, with all the training and onboarding, and just being a really great friend. I'm super happy for you, but Friday is Jen's last day. So we will miss her. We will definitely miss her with her just being around and all your energy, all the fun you bring. So I'm very sad, but I'm super happy for you. Ed, did you want to say anything? Because I'm already a mess.
I'll make it short, maybe. We too are going to miss Jean. We had a huge void when Tina Redding left because she did an amazing job. And when we tapped Jen for this job, I knew she had the experience in the background. She had a little bit of a weird accent and a little attitude I had to work on a little bit. Just kidding. It didn't change. But all kidding aside, we're all so different and we're all so unique, and Jen had such amazing talents and skill sets and things that we needed. And what I've loved about Jen and what I've loved about Heather and many of you is you taught an old dog new tricks. And our program and our working together has been fantastic. She's helped take our training and onboarding to a different level. And I've known this was coming for several months. She and I have been talking. She didn't spring it on me. But her heart is broken. But yet I'm thrilled for her. It is an opportunity. I think she's nuts. She's going in transportation, which I spent 20 years in. But I'm kidding, because it's going to be great, and she'll do marvelous at it. But she's also been marvelous at working, helping us get the future ready. So it's all bright and it's all good. So praise God for Jen. And by the way, she's not leaving us. She's just not going to be here doing what she's doing. And she's still going to be part of our family. And so we'll go from there. Okay?
Thank you so much. We do have cake. We have a cake. Yes, we have a cake for you. Okay, I can't look at you. Let's pretend this didn't happen. Okay. We'll pretend it didn't happen. Okay. All right. Goodness gracious. But on a positive side, on the flip side, I want to welcome Julia Osgood. Julia, do you want to come stand up here? Sure. We're going to flip from sad to happy. So Julia is a new agent here with our let me do this. A new agent with our office, and she has. You've been an attorney. You are an attorney, so she's got lots of great experience. But Ed and the staff all welcomed her, and we interviewed several people for Jen's position for onboarding and training, and Julia won. And we won. We won. So Julia's going to be taking over Jen's position. She's been with Jen all week, just trying to learn, getting caught up to speed. So patience and grace for her. We're all going to be helping her, supporting her, but she will be taking over Jen's role. As new agents come in, she'll introduce them, give them the 8-week plan, kind of help them through, and she'll be helping us with all the trainings and these meetings and that kind of things. Do you want to say anything about yourself, maybe?
I don't know how this works. Well, thank you. Thank you for having me on. I was really surprised and excited to be interviewed for the position. That was so nice. And I've spent all week with Jen, and she's the funniest person. So we both live in East Nashville, and we're going to be getting drinks at some point. But I used to practice law, and I'm in recovery. I don't do that anymore. So that's clean and sober for 7 years. No, but I am new to real estate, and I'm excited about real estate, and I will be learning with you guys, so please have some grace. But if you ask me questions, I can heckle the right person until I get some answers for you. So thanks.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, so all right, now we're going to just move on with some more of our normal meeting things here. Our May Top 10. So this is really exciting because this board is ever changing. It's never the same 10 people. It's always somebody different. So for the month of May, our Top 10, number 1, Jamie Maddox. Yay! Jamie, raise your hand. And number 2, Kathy LaCroix over there in the corner. Number 3, Emily. Second row there, yay for Emily. Number 4 is Beth. Nope. Number 5, Brenda. Number 6, Victor in the corner. Number 7, Kim. Number 8, Angie. Number 9, Lindsay. And number 10, Kina Wald. So congratulations to all our May Top 10. It's been an amazing month, and you're going to see these numbers in a few minutes, but fantastic. And I think the best part, like Ed always says, is that this board's always changing. So it could be somebody that just started in real estate, someone that's been in real estate 20 years. It's always somebody new. So everybody's got a chance to be on the board. So congratulations. Everybody that makes this board also gets to go to the breakfast. Yeah, our quarterly breakfast, just as a thank you. This might be harder to see, but this is from Exit. And these numbers are for the month of April because we get it a little bit late. So this is for the month of April 1st through 30th. So we're part of Exit Southeast region, which includes 5 different states. It's Tennessee, Kentucky, Florida, Georgia, and Texas. So of all those Exit offices, of all the agents in all 5 of those states, that's the first 100 in top sales volume in all those states.
Wow, Jamie.
Number 2 out of all the agents in 5 states, Jamie. So congratulations. Number 18 is Victor. And Victor, congratulations to you. You were, out of all the Exit agents, you were number 18 in the month of April. Number 23 was myself, Heather. Yay, yay. Number 30 was Lindsay. Number 46, Sabra, and she's back there in the corner, so yay. Number 63, Hope Hale, and then Wesley, and then Jamie Maddox, number 83. So fantastic people in this office. What's truly amazing is that we had 8 people, is that right? 8 people in that top 100, which is meaning that we have great mentors. We have people that if you ever have questions, go to some of these people. And this is something that changes every month too. So this was just for the month of April, but we have some really great people in this office that you can learn a lot from. As far as offices, though, this is big news. Out of all 5 states, the #1 office of Exit offices in 5 states was our office. Number one. So then in the state of Tennessee only, and these are just Exit reports again, in the state of Tennessee, the #2 agent in Tennessee for the month of April was Janie Andrews. Congratulations. The #6 was Victor. Congratulations. #7 was Heather. Yay! And #9 was Lindsay. So we had some really, really strong agents again. And then in the state of Tennessee only, since we were #1 in 5 states, obviously we're #1 in our state. So congratulations. Please.
Which I shared with you yesterday.
Yes.
Obviously subject to change, but for the first time ever in our history, we are now #1 in the region, period.
For the year?
I'm not
Or for
the
the?
whole region. I'm talking about in our Tennessee
Oh.
region,
Oh.
we're #1 for the year.
Oh, that's awesome.
I believe that we're #2 in the whole region.
Wow, so that's pretty amazing. Because this is just, monthly, but if you think of all the months combined, for us to be that high up there, that means consistently we're producing, which is strong, which is amazing. That's great. So with the top 10 and with all these numbers that we're talking about, this is what we did in the month of May. Over $28 million this office did in just the month of May. There were 74 transactions, and number of agents that were involved were 25 different agents were involved. But $28 million, why that's amazing is if you look at our year to date, we are at 124,500,000, 339 transactions. This is just so far this year, which is like unbelievable because we just, we set goals, and if you look at our goal board, we set goals, but like we're so far ahead. Look at where we were last year. And last year was a fantastic year. We had a banner year last year. It was a great year, but we're more than double, more than over 130 or so more transactions. So we're way ahead. So even though people are saying there's lots of listing inventory issues and different struggles getting your buyers to find homes, there's home selling. We're still finding homes to sell. Even though interest rates have gone up a little bit, we're still, it's amazing how much real estate's happening, and it's happening here in this office. So congratulations to everybody here, because to make these numbers, it takes all of us, one way or the other. So thank you to everybody. This is incredible. Did you want to add anything else? Add to the, yeah, it's unbelievable.
So incredibly proud of it.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Yeah, if I could,
beyond words.
right. If we could have fireworks in here, like they would be going off, because it's that big of a deal. It's yeah, it's really amazing. So congratulations. With that, you all understand that we have sponsoring and the residuals as a bonus or a thank you from Exit Corporate. So in the month of May, $32,000 was exchanged to agents that have sponsored different agents. So $32,000 just extra money went to people's pockets. Year to date, we're almost at $200,000 of money just changing hands, which is just incredible, just as like a thank you as a bonus. And since Exit, this office opened in 2008, it's $2.771 million. So just a lot of reasons why, if you introduce agents to this office and sponsor those agents, we would love to talk with them. If they're our type of people, we'll do everything we can to help you get them to be here, and you can be their sponsor. But that's wonderful. Congratulations to everybody. Title Solutions. Maybe Kevin, do you want to come up here?
I'd love to come up.
I was so impressed with Kevin. So Kevin is with Title Solutions. He's an attorney, and at the last sales meeting, he gave everybody his private cell phone number, which that is like worth coming to the meeting alone. So
yeah, those breather calls even me.
Well, and I'm going to do the same thing again.
Yes, for sure.
I want to remind you of my cell phone number. If you didn't take it down last week, take it down now. 615-293-2994. 615-293-2994. I live on a horse farm. I live Groundhog Day. The horses don't care if it's Memorial Day or Christmas, or it's all the same. I'm always up early, always up late, don't care when you call. It's generally best to text first, because for some reason the calls don't come through on my earbuds when I'm on the tractor. I don't know why. I'm not going to figure it out. I hate modern technology. This is a 70-year-old wind-up wristwatch. I had an Apple Watch, and it drove me insane, and I bought one of these instead. But I do want you to call me, and I'm very pleased that I've gotten a number of calls since the last meeting, and I'm pleased for a whole bunch of reasons. Obviously, I want your business at Title Solutions. I want you to experience this and see we're pretty darn good at what we do.
Awesome, yeah.
But even if you don't use me, if there's a problem, it's still my problem, because I'm Exit's lawyer, period. So this is a conversation that Ed and I will have. Hello, Kevin Williams. Hi, Kevin, it's Ed. Hi, Ed, how are you? I'm just fine, thanks. Ed says, well, I got a problem. It wasn't a transaction that closed through your office, but. Now, have I ever said, well, Ed, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm part of the Exit family. I'm Exit's lawyer. If it's Exit's problem, it's my problem regardless. And it's so much better to address these things on the front end. As Barney Fife would say, nip it in the bud, right? Because it's going to come to me eventually. And I want you to be particularly sensitive about three things. Dead people. Dead people are oftentimes a problem. Okay?
That's true. That's true.
Not really meaning that humorously. I mean, you know, we have a lot of, there's a lot of dead people. Number two, mobile homes. Didn't used to be a problem. If you've been around long enough, you remember when it wasn't a big deal. It is a big deal now. And number three, bankruptcies. We don't see so many coming through, but we've had a couple recently, as you know, and somebody dealt with it very well. Emily handled her bankruptcy not hers personally, but her client's bankruptcy.
No, it wasn't you.
And so catching these things on the front end makes a very big difference. Yeah. So call me, for heaven's sakes. I'm going to get the call eventually anyway.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
So I've got a gift card and the little tickets.
Yes. So
who's going to pick? I don't think it's cricket for me.
Okay, let's have Jen pick. Just spread these out.
Oh, did it?
Oh, did it? They spread them all out. Okay. And the winner is?
The winner is Robin Blankenship.
Okay, she's not here, so we'll make sure she gets her gift card.
Great.
Thank you
Super.
so much.
Thank you all
Appreciate
so very much.
Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, it's really a great listing tool, or if you're working with a buyer or a seller, just to say, we have an attorney on speed dial, basically, if there's ever an issue. It just kind of gives your clients reassurance. So just to have an attorney's number in your phone dial, it's really huge. You can use it to your advantage different ways. One thing I want to share, though, anytime you close with Exit, look at this, Bobby Jean. anytime you close with Title Solutions, let me apologize. Anytime you close with Title Solutions, we will make sure you get one of these signs with your name on it that you can use for different closings, to have your clients hold it, or you can hang it in your room or whatever you want to do. But anyway, Bobby Jean, you're still here. You're here, so this is yours. And we had, I think, 4 or 5 new people try Title Solutions. So I know Kaylee was one of them, and there were a few others, so we will have your signs made. Okay, so congratulations. Thank you so much. And if you do not have a sign at Title Solutions, they have a blank one that you can always ask for to use. Moving along, interest rates. It's always good just to kind of know where we're at. So you can see FHA, 30-year fixed, VA, 30-year fixed. So it looks like it's gone down just a little bit. Would you say that, Tracy, Carolyn? Gone down just a little bit. So you may want to take a picture. That's something that you should always be aware of every day. It's good to know even what it is every day. Sometimes, our preferred lenders, if you ever have a question, call Carolyn, call Tracy, call Craig. Just ask what they are, because that's a first question a buyer is going to ask you, or you should just know this. You should know what it is every day. It's just kind of part of what we do. It's just important to have that information. And it'll tell you what it is. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, it's really easy.
There's just a few things that you should always just have in your, bag of tricks, and knowing what the interest rates are every day is just key. So the market stats. This is for Sumner County, single family only. Hopefully you can see the font. I don't want to be in the way. But new listings, we were down from last year at this time, down 5%, so 413 new listings. This is for the month of May, just single-family homes in Sumner County. Pending sales, 384. Closed sales, 296, down 20%. Average days on market, 3 days on market. Remember, don't panic. That's, and that's something that we'll talk about. We'll talk about in a little bit, just the fact that the days on market have been a little longer. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But that's up 50%. Median sales price in Sumner County, $462,500. That's the median. The average sales price, $528,447. So that's up again too. So it's consistently been up. So you can understand why there's so many struggles with first-time home buyers and finding those homes in those lower price range. It's just unbelievable how high these numbers have gotten. But as you can see from all of our stats that we've been talking about, we're still finding those buyers, we're still finding those sellers, so the market is still really strong. I don't think anything's really changing too much with that, other than the days on market might be a little bit longer. You may not be getting 20, 30 offers on each listing, but things are still selling. Average percent of listing price received over full price, 1.2. Yeah, can you see that? And inventory of homes for sale, 508, so it's down 55%. Month supply of inventory, 1.2, which is down from last year.
Heather, is the inventory of homes for sale, is it typically down in this month at some point, or is that unusual, that number?
I don't know. No. She's asking if in the month of June, or this is the month of May, is it usually down the number of inventory of homes for sale in the month of May?
No, not necessarily.
I don't think so.
The spring market typically kicks in March 1st is kind of what you expect. So your inventory actually increases from March to June. Normally June is when it starts to go down because of vacations and so forth and so on. But typically,
that's still strong.
March through the end of May is typically some of your largest listing months.
Okay.
And obviously it's the five of it. I did want to just one thing.
Yes.
That's why you got that slide up. Go to that number 3 that you got right up there. No, go on up. I'm sorry, the next line. That one.
Closed sales.
Kind of go back to what Heather pointed out earlier when she went over the office stats. That's for all of Sumner County. Okay, this slide here for all of Sumner County. You're seeing that typical in the NAR stats and different ones of similar numbers. Just kind of put that into perspective when you look at what you guys are doing in the market today with where you are with the growth you're having over last year, which is like more than double last year versus the market stats.
Yeah.
You're defying the market. I guess that's really what I want to make out to you is you guys are defying
The market.
Okay. Another reason to be proud of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because you're doing a great job.
Yeah, that's a good point. Very good point. We're doing better than what the market's saying we're doing. Our office is doing great, so congratulations. Everybody get a picture of that? Who would like that? Yes. Okay, list to last. I need a couple helpers. Julia, would you like to help too? We have a little bit of fun every time at this meeting, so we have some thunder sticks that everybody needs to have.
All right, take 2.
And if you don't know what to do with thunder sticks, you clap them together and they make noise. So we need a drum roll, and this was the best I could find for a drum roll. So it's a drum roll. Try not to hit each other. If you like Star Wars, you could do your own thing. And I guess if you're on one of the list to last teams, maybe if you would just come up here. Come on up. If you're on one of the teams of the list to last, please come on up. We have to announce our winner. Oh, you are the only one? Oh gosh. That's right, you can represent. All right, yay, drum rolls, woo, yay. Okay, so 1 second, all right, stop. Okay, so, woo, that was some vigorous clapping.
Cool, who did that?
So Jen, do you want to do the announcements?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. First of all, what I want to say to these groups is you guys were absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. People who haven't done listings got listings. Everybody was recording. Cayenne and Kathy, unbelievable job in tracking people down and keeping their numbers. And let me tell you, you guys are one listing apart. So the winner is one listing ahead. And the winner is the Dealmakers!
Good job.
No, I
Good
mean,
job, everybody.
honestly, I was, every time I saw those numbers, I was like, holy crap, they're really doing this. I mean, it is amazing the work you guys put into it. And like Cayenne, Nikita, and Lindsay's group, I mean, you guys it was so close. You had this last kind of, like push forward there. And then it just came out to one listing between the two of you.
So close.
So
Congratulations.
So anyway, we forgot the car wash music. Oh well.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were
At the
gonna-
car wash, working at the car. Okay.
Wonderful.
But thank you guys very much, everybody. It was a great time. We're going to be scheduling. Well, these guys are going to be scheduling the lunch and the car wash and have some fun and bragging rights but not too bad. You leave these guys alone.
That's right, awesome. Well, and honestly, we do have a winner, but we really don't have any losers because truthfully, everybody learned from this experience.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the agents that have never listed anything, they got mentorship from their teammates. So, everybody kind of went above and beyond. It was a learning experience for everybody. It was just something that we wanted to try. Maybe 3 months is too long. We could do 2 months another time if we ever want to do that. But it was a winning all around. Winning for the office, winning for you, winning for your team. So congratulations to everybody.
Yeah.
Can we get a picture of the winning team? Can we get a picture?
And just one more time on Cayenne and Kathy for, hurting cats. It's just amazing. Yeah, let's hear it for both teams.
For both teams.
And you got to get one with their sticks up, too. There you go.
Maybe you spell out exit with the sticks, go.
Oh, what a great idea.
Okay, another time. I'm sorry, another time. You need more. Can you do it?
All right, that's enough.
All right, that's good enough. That's all right, thank you. Yeah, so we are going to, part of the prize for doing this in 3 months is that the winners are going to wash the non-winners' cars, and then the winners are going to receive lunch from the non-winners, okay? We're supplying the lunch, and actually everybody's going to be invited to the lunch at our next office meeting, so the first Thursday of July. We're going to have a shortened meeting so we can go out in the parking lot. We're going to have buckets and sponges and all the stuff, water, to wash the cars, and then Ed's going to cook hamburgers and hot dogs on a grill. Everybody's going to be invited, so lunch is for everybody, but I guess the winners get to sit in like a lap of luxury and have their meals served to them or something. We all blow fans on them, I'm not sure. It's going to be the first Thursday of July. July 7th. So it'll be right after our office meeting. We'll kind of shorten our office meeting, and that way everybody will be able to eat lunch with us. Okay, so all right, moving on, and I know the time, I'm respecting everyone's time, but we kind of got a little bit late start. This past month in May, we had the Poker Chip Challenge, and it was through Sumner Realtors, but our office participated. We were one of the stops for the challenge. The challenge raised $3,000. So $3,000 was split between 3 charities. I don't remember the names. One was Jason Foundation, one Humane Society, and there was one other. But they raised $3,000, so we were part of that. So again, you know how Exit gives back, and we're part of the community. This is just kind of, I want to thank Robert Murray. He was here on that Saturday, and Diane Murphy. She was here kind of spearheading. They had a little Nerf game that they played. They gave out some suckers. We had drawing. We had prizes. One of our vendors sponsored a prize. So thank you to everybody. So that was successful. We also had a career night, and we had several people come into our office that some that had not been licensed before, so that was really nice for people to come in. So I want to remind you that if you know somebody that's thinking of getting into real estate, or they're at another office and they want to just come check us out, we are doing those quarterly, just the same as with our Evening with Exits, where it's a chance for you to invite other agents from other offices to do something fun. In July, we're going to do that Evening with Exit, and that is going to be at Spring Haven, which is a plantation, like a antebellum plantation in Hendersonville. And we're going to have a band, we're going to have tents, we're going to have maybe croquet, we're going to have the cornhole game, you know, that kind of stuff, and food. So it'll just kind of be a fun outside thing. It'll be in the evening, something you can invite your friends to. I'm going to post all the dates in a minute. Okay. No, that's right. Two other things I wanted to mention. One that has come up twice just in the past month that might be something just to put a frame of thought. When people are waiving the appraisals, but they're still getting an FHA or a VA appraisal, there's that there's that addendum. And that addendum, the FHA VA addendum, an appraisal price is put in there. And you really need to pay attention to that, because even though they've waived the appraisal on the purchase and sales agreement, you know, they've checked the box, waived the appraisal, they're still getting an appraisal for the FHA VA. Yes. So you need to make sure when you're filling that out, whether you want your clients to sign it, what number you want to put in there. You just have to pay attention, because the FHA VA addendum supersedes what's on the PSA. So does everybody understand that? Yes, Ed.
We've had this come up at least 3 or 4 times in the last month. I have advised the agents do an amendment to the purchase and sales contract that stipulates that this amendment supersedes language inside the FHA addendum, buyer hereby, and then you have the appraisal gap where they're stipulating they have the money for the difference, and that's in there. Because like I said, it has to override, as Heather said, that addendum, that FHA amendment supersedes unless there's a document stipulating that. And if they've got the cash to do that, then they should stipulate that and sign that addendum, because the lender's not gonna give an option in the addendum, the FHA addendum. They're not gonna basically, that's the addendum they're gonna have. But your amendment to your purchase sales contract can stipulate and override that. And so.
Yes.
Yes.
So I had a listing recently, and it was in my best interest to look up the address they were making their offer contingent upon. And I found out that they only own their house for 2 years. They waived the appraisal, but yet I knew that they weren't gonna have enough money to come in. So I sent a notification form saying, are you getting an appraisal? And if it doesn't meet appraisal, where's your cash? Because I know you don't got enough from the sale of your house. So you as an agent, this sale of the house was in Chicago, in Illinois. It had nothing to do with my purchase, my listing at all. But it was my right to protect my clients and to look and research. So they bought it for 2 years ago. They bought it for $230 something, and they were selling it for $299 by the agent fees and everything else. I was like, they're not going to make enough money. And so they had to show a bank statement that they had some cash they had inherited. But had I not done that, what I would have been was day 14, 15, backing out of a contract because the appraisal wasn't going to be ordered till then, and I lost all that time.
Thank you.
So is proof of funds not something that's normal out here? I'm from California. I apologize, but proof of funds is not.
You did say prom though.
But proof of funds
For
is
a
not
cash.
when.
Yeah.
For a cash offer.
But for a finance offer, you don't ask for proof of funds on
No,
every.
because they were selling the house.
No, you get a pre-approval or
We got
pre-qualification.
California
Yeah, but it's.
So E&O insurance on the other one too, be ready for the E&O insurance to require a home warranty. That's required out there in California. Because the more the lawyer, just because you said the litigious part, the more lawyers get involved, you have to provide this to an incoming buyer for your E&O to even be valid.
Well, you even,
out there.
so this is, whether you're selling or buying, there's a blank
For
spot.
this to be the thing that everyone is waiving is hilarious to me. Of everything you can waive, this is what we're worried about, $500?
Yeah.
Holy shimoly. that part's pretty nuts, but, you know,
Okay.
termite or something else,
Whatever.
Yes. Yeah, this protects everybody.
Yeah, it does.
Checks in the mail, by the way.
Love that. Thanks, Jim. You're golfing.
No, and on another note, he has the premium. You have to buy the premium ones out there.
Okay,
Not
just
your
get it.
email insurance, you have to buy the premium deal.
Good to know.
Eye-opening. I'm learning a lot.
You're learning a lot. Glad you're in the meeting today. Glad you're in the meeting. Okay, moving on. Sumner Realtors, if you're part of Sumner Realtors Association, they're offering a new agent academy. It's a 6-month academy from June to December, and it meets once a month, but it's for agents that have been in the business for less than 2 years. It's free. It's 6 classes. There's a class on contracts, time management, prospecting, financials. There's a broker panel and an agent panel. It's a mixture of education, networking, mentorship. Again, each class might meet for an hour, except the contracts class is a couple hours. So if you are a new agent, been in business less than 2 years, and you want to do this, you have to commit from June to December, but again, it's 6 classes. It's just something extra that you can do. Just contact Sumner Realtors. The other thing I want to make mention is July 1st, the exit membership dues are due. So you should have gotten something in your mailbox. Just make sure that you've received that and talk to Tina if you have any questions about it or how you can pay that. One thing else I want to mention is Jamie Maddox has come in and talked about We Buy Houses, how if you have something that maybe has foundation issues or it's just not going to sell at market price. One thing to remember is that make sure you get the listing agreement first so that you have the right to sell the home. Make sure you have that listing agreement in place with whatever the commission is that the seller is going to pay. Then your next call is to call Jamie, and he can come look at it and kind of see what they can offer to you. The cool thing about Jamie's program is that you get to keep all that commission. So if you negotiated 6%, you get the 6%. If you negotiated 5.75%, you get 5.75. But you get to keep all that. Jamie's company doesn't take any of the commission. But you want to make sure you get that listing agreement first. Listings. One thing that when we noticed listing times was said 3 days on the market, which again, I've been selling for a long time. I mean, I used to tell people, 60 to 90 days, like, so we've been seeing 0 days, we've been seeing negative days, we've been seeing an hour. So, so it's just kind of, it's crazy that people are so alarmed by that. Why didn't it sell day one? So like Ed likes to tell us all the time is you really need to manage expectations right now. Manage expectations when you're going on a listing appointment that, okay, the market's shifted a little bit. We're not seeing 20 offers day one. We may only get a couple showings this weekend. We may not get a showing this weekend. So as long as the seller is understanding and they're kind of, they know what to expect, that you haven't sort of overpromised in a way, saying, all these things are going to happen. It could happen that way, and it's great if it does. But just so that way it'll be easier on you as those market days go 1, 2, 3, 7, 20, 30, whatever. And truthfully, we have agents in this office that at 18 days, they're like, what should we do? What should we do? There's an agent in this office just went under contract, and I think hers was at 60 some days. And so, but it's went under contract, and it's all everything past inspection and appraisal. So it's definitely selling, but you don't want your sellers to be alarmed. And as long as you set those expectations up at front, it's going to be a lot easier for you moving forward. We're going to announce a couple more things. We're definitely going to be doing our boot camp. So for the agents that have been here before, our boot camp is a 2-day program. It's an all-day Tuesday, like an all-day Wednesday, and we have different agents teaching different sections, but it takes you from hello, my name is, as you're meeting a buyer, all the way, one day's all on buyers, the other day's all on sellers, but it takes you all the way through the buyer's process from them closing on their home, getting the keys, and also on the sellers from listing their home to getting their home sold. So we take you through every little thing, whether it's like using the key locks, whether it's negotiating contracts. So it's definitely big 2 days to remember. I'm going to show what days it is in just a second, the next slide. We also decided as a team, Julia, Jen, Ed, Janie, Tina, we all met, and we're going to do Brian Buffini's courses again. So if you haven't done those, we're going to offer it this fall. It'll start in August, and it runs for a couple months. Okay, just saw that. It's going to run for a couple months, but we're going to do the 100 Days of Greatness, which is for new agents, so agents that have been new. It's something that meets every week. It's a really strong program. It's something you definitely want to participate in and commit to. And then we're going to also, offer the advanced course. So for agents that have been in business a couple years or have already done the 100 days, we're going to give them an opportunity to do the advanced course, which runs kind of simultaneously. So that is coming up this fall, so we'll be giving you the dates on those two. I want to mention two other things. Exit, we have our international convention in October. I know tickets are sold out, but if it's something that you want to do, maybe go on the Facebook page saying, hey, does anyone have a ticket? Or you can waitlist yourself to see if you can get a ticket, but those dates are October 25th through 28th. It's at Amelia Island in Florida. And then Tina just told me this morning that we're part of Exit Southeast, those 5 states. Exit Southeast, so just our region is having their rally or their convention. It's going to be at Universal Studios in March 13th through 15th, 2023. And on Monday, they're going to start selling tickets for that, and it's a 5-day early bird special. So there's for 5 days, if you buy your ticket, you get a special rate. So that's something to keep in mind, March 13th through 15th. They have speakers, seminars, trainings. It's well worth going, and it's at Universal, and you can bring your family, and it's no Mickey Mouse operation, we'll put it that way. And let me think if there's anything else we need to talk about that. Okay, moving really fast. Here's the upcoming events. So Kathy, here's these dates.
Thank you.
Oh, and I didn't mention, Jamie, I didn't print out your flyer. He rolled his eyes at me. Oh my goodness, on the 7th, next week, Jamie Maddox and We Buy Houses is having an event at Top Golf. You're all invited. You just need to let him know that you're coming. It's from 1 to 3, so if you want to have some food or drinks or play some golf, he's invited.
Can I say something?
Please do.
So the owner of Reading Company and the owner of Memphis Investment Properties, a couple of the partners will be there, and we do this once a quarter. Last quarter we did it at Bad Axe Throwing. I've been asked the next time, can we do it at a gun range? So some of our team can shoot each other. But it's going to be great. I've already booked it. We've got 2 bays. We'll have food. You get to meet the owners and some of the partners and kind of listen to what they have to say, what their vision is for the Nashville area and how they can help you grow your business and make more money. Make more money.
Love that. Make more money.
Just hear that.
Some of the things for the rest of this month, though, for training, Exit has those buyer and seller presentations. I don't know how many of you use them, but it's something that's branded to you. That it's we're going to go over those. We're going to have everyone bring their laptops, show you how you do that. So it's a presentation. It's not necessarily a CMA, but it's something you can send to your seller or buyer, and it's just going to make you look more professional. So we're going to do that on 6/16. It's something we'll send an email out, but you'll want to bring your laptop for that. And then on 6/30, the end of the month, we're going to practice scripts. So when Key was here, he gave us a bunch of scripts. Some of you have done Brian Buffini courses, and we have some of his scripts, and we have some scripts from some of our other instructors that have come out and taught us. So we're just going to kind of partner up and one-on-one and then switch partners and do it again. So we're just going to practice. So it'll be a great day just to refresh all those things that we learned with the Key training. And then the 7/7, that's just the next office meeting, and that's when we're going to do the car wash and we're going to do the lunch. So keep those dates in mind. One thing I forgot to mention with the office updates is you're all aware, hopefully, we mentioned it last month, is our smart signs. These riders are by Tina's office, so if you have a listing, it's definitely worth putting this on your sign, either on top or on the bottom. This is through geolocation. If somebody's looking, drives by the home, and they see the house has a sign in it, they can just text the Exit to 85377. It's going to give them all the information on that home that they're looking at. What's really cool is that Exit, it used to be you can just see Exit homes. Now you can see, I think it started now, but now you can see if it's a RE/MAX or Coldwell Banker or Century 21, all the homes that are around you, any company that has it, but they're going to get your name. It says really small that it's not listed by you, but it's like, really small. So, you might get that call. And what's really great is when they do text Exit to 85377, that number goes to your phone. You get that lead right back to you, so you can call those people and see what they're looking for, whether it's your home or the home down the street. So that is huge. So those smart signs are great. So make sure you get one of those on every one of your listings. Okay, moving on quickly. Sumner Realtors. These are all the free courses they're offering the month of June. If any of these interest you, they're either 1 or 2 credits each. So it's definitely worth going. They're all taught by people that know exactly what all these things are about. One of them, an attorney's teaching one of them. You have a lender teaching one of them. And the other ones, I think, are just through RealTracs. But save those dates if that's something that you are interested in or want to learn more about. Some community news. I just want to share a few things that are going around that are happening in Nashville, so hopefully this interests you. I'll try to be brief. There is a new company coming to Nashville that makes vinyl records. So like, before CDs, before cassettes, before that, after 8-track.
You mean my entire collection?
Yeah. So, but vinyl records, it's Nashville Record Pressing LLC. It's a $13.3 million investment. They're going to have 255 jobs. They're going to be producing 90,000 records a day. They're planning on 20 million records a year. So that's kind of cool. They're planning on 5 days a week around the clock. Well, a lot of people buy, obviously 90,000 a day, people are buying vinyl records. So yeah, vinyl records. There's a retail office complex called Stocking 51. It just sold for $58 million to a San Francisco company. They are reusing the historic Belmead hosiery mill, the 150,000 square foot building. So they're reusing, revitalizing it, and it sold for $58 million, if you know where that Belmead hosiery mill is. Tangier Outlets, they closed on their 32 acres near exit 60 and Interstate 24 in Antioch. So 303,000 square feet of outdoor shopping will be going there, which is great. There's 3 new warehouses going in Lebanon, just north of Franklin Road and Highway 109, $22.2 million, 252 acres sold. Also in Lebanon, 116 townhomes called Cumberland Villas are going to be going up near Legends Drive and Peeler Road. They're going to be, I haven't said that before, 1,600 square feet. They're all going to be 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1-car garages. They're going to start later this year. So 116 townhomes called Cumberland Villas. Nashville was, by a nationwide analysis from the Wall Street Journal and Moody's Analytics, Nashville was the #2 second strongest job market. Austin was #1. It's based on unemployment rates, labor force participation rate, job growth, labor force growth, and wage growth. So we're the second strongest job market. So that's
Which one? Was it Austin?
Austin. So that's just kind of a good fun fact to know. In downtown Lebanon, a historic building just sold on the town square for $1.25 million. It was built in 1900, zoned offices, so that's interesting. There's a new $15 million, 1,000-capacity concert hall music venue going in Madison called Timberhawk Hall. It will be, they're going to be breaking ground. It should be open, I think, 2023. It is anchoring the Amquil station at 514 Madison Station Boulevard. So it's going to be a concert hall music venue, 1,000 person capacity. Printer's Alley is opening a cocktails club. It's 1920s theme. Menus, cocktails, decor, all 1920s. It's 5,460 square feet, and it's at the One Nashville high rise, one of those tall buildings. Okay, I'll just do a few more. Amazon.com Inc., so that corporation, they've given out so far $10.6 million in new grants and loans in our area for affordable housing and construction in East Nashville and the Rolling Mill Hill area. So, Amazon's one of our biggest employers here in the state, so they've already given out $10.6 million for new construction in those areas. So that's, you can love Amazon or hate them, but they're doing something back for the community, so that's good to know because they're getting all kinds of other breaks. New York firm bought a 12 South Church for $10 million. The Tabernacle Baptist Church on 12th Avenue South was just bought. So they're probably this particular group are buying a bunch of the properties, so the church was just in the row, so they're planning some big development there. Puckett's, you all know Puckett's? Yeah. They're expanding. They're here. Everybody loves them here in Tennessee. They're in Chattanooga and Knoxville and, of course, in Nashville. Leapers Fork is where they started. That one sold, I think, a while back. They are expanding into Alabama. So it's their first time kind of going out of the area. So they're going to Alabama late in 2022. 2nd Avenue, this is the second building where the Christmas Day bombing was back in 2020. One of those buildings that were affected was just sold to an architecture firm for $4.7 million. It's the second building that's sold at 117 2nd Avenue. And Lebanon, 700 apartments are going in at Carver Lane, north of Alhambra Drive, Cedar Farm Village. It'll be 700 apartments because there's so many warehouses and factories and all that stuff over there. They're having a really tough time finding places for people to live over there. The Lebanon Outlet, if you know that, it was bought for $9.2 million. There's plans to redevelop the whole thing there. I'll skip over a few, but the fairground, where the new Geodis Nashville Soccer Club Stadium is. So all the property around there, the fairgrounds, they're revitalizing it. And Market Street Enterprises, they're the people that developed that whole gulch area. So they had the giant plan for the whole gulch. So they are starting on, it's just steps away from the soccer club, the soccer stadium. They're planning, it's going to be called Park Commons, and it's 123 million residential development on Benton. There's going to be 6 buildings built in 2024, 335 residences, there'll be commercial, there's going to be incubator space for local businesses, and there's going to be a 500 space parking garage put there. So, and then lastly, in 2021 was the most competitive housing market on record. Wow. Okay. And to end, when I overhear someone talking about real estate, that's the look. So does anyone have any announcements or any other questions that they have for our meeting?
Can I just say thank you to everybody?
Please do, Jen.
Hey, I just wanted to say, like, before I depart, that, it's funny because I've gotten to do some really cool things in my career. I've been lucky before I came here. I've been to Google a couple times, sat on a big ball and ate granola out of a little machine. It was weird, but it was cool. Anybody know who Peter Jennings is? So I used to go sit in his chair because my client was ABC, and when my client would sing the song and I'd get to spin around in his chair. Very exciting. But it was, those were all like cool things, and I talk about them like they're cool things. But there was nothing so cool as to see you guys come alive in some of the things we did here. I mean, it's just amazing. It makes me, and I'm tough to tear up, ask Heather. I don't tear up very often when I think of some of the things that you guys have done here. And do you know how lucky you are to have this brokerage? And I'm not saying that because, Ed's not going to pay me $2,000 when I walk out the door. I'm saying that because it is really difficult in a culture of things that we're experiencing all over the world right now to find a haven to go to, right, a family to go to have some fun, do what you got to do, enjoy when you come into work. I mean, you know how lucky I am to have Heather? I think about that every day. I come into work and we laugh and we goof around and we go places. And you just can't find that very often. So cherish it. Be the best you can be because every door is open here for you. Every single door, we've opened it. Okay? Love you all, and I'm going to miss you terribly.
So now we should eat some cake?
Now let's eat some cake.
Yes, we love you too. But the meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for coming. Good luck. Have a great month of June.